Welcome to Minneapolis by Night, the vampire venue. This is actually technically downtime, but we have a little catching up to do, so we decided we might want to get this done. Uh, Last we left off with the Giovanni front. Myrcella had just spoken with Julian. Julian had revealed some things, and then she went and had a extremely apparently long fucking conversation, um, book novel wise, with another individual. And apparently now she's finally gotten a break from all that talking to come back and guess what? Do some more talking.
Oh, it wasn't
Uh,
just talking.
yeah.
Anyway.
anything not in scene, yeah, doesn't need to be
Yeah.
known about. So then apparently Marcella decided she needed to have another conversation with Julian, and well, since they're not now all officially moved into Julian's compound, which is like fucking Fort Knox right now because Julian doesn't play.
Correct. Yeah. She gets to, if Julian is even at the house.
Yeah, we'll say he's there just so we can get this conversation.
Right.
He's sitting in his office looking over the paperwork for miscellaneous companies and businesses, and I use that term very loosely, that they run.
Okay.
The legitimate shit. It's the stuff they do behind the scenes that no one knows about.
Right. Why should I knock on his door?
Come in.
Shh. Hi, Julian. She says that she's opening the door.
Cousin.
Are you overly busy at the moment?
No, just legitimate crap that I have to, update and give everybody their, Christmas bonuses, shit like that. Oh, I hate the holiday seasons.
Oh, don't we all?
So, what's up now?
Well, I actually have a proposal for you.
I'm listening.
You know how we're kind of not allowed in the city of Green Bay?
Yeah.
What if I told you that I could make it so the family
Let
would
me
be...
guess. You and the priest friend have gotten a little bit closer. Yes, I did my homework. I know who
Yes.
he is. He smiles. I told you I could care less what you do. As long as it doesn't interfere in family matters.
Well,
I hope that's not going to happen because I would really hate to have to remove problems like that.
well, this is his proposal.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Lorenzo for access to Green Bay.
What does he want with your son?
I don't think he wants anything to do. I don't think he wants Lorenzo directly. I think that's just something because of me.
See, from what I know of this gentleman, I call bullshit on that. Although, yes, it is a way to keep you in tow, so to speak, as the rest of the family knows. Hence my fighting with him to get him to stay. By the way, he's been officially redesignated to the United States under my care.
Oh,
Let's just say someone with influence put in word.
she smiles at that. Now,
I did tell you the exact reason why I was doing this, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what makes you think I want to basically trade one problem for another? I want Lorenzo to be free and for him to choose his for himself. From what I've heard of this gentleman, I don't think he'd give Lorenzo a choice.
I don't know about that.
Well, I think your recent connection to him might be influencing that decision. He just looks at you.
Yeah, she
I
kind of
can
does.
practically smell it on you. I don't even need to have to look to figure that out.
She just nods.
Plus, your trepidation about coming in the door and the way you've been acting since you've been in here tells me all I need to know without ever having to use anything to figure it out. You can do what as you wish. Lorenzo will remain in the safety of the Giovanni family, just for no other reason for protection sales. Sorry, I don't know enough about this guy, and I don't care. And the whole fact that he's offering access to Green Bay for you and a kid leads me to believe he has more planned than what he's probably telling you.
I don't know.
Think about it. A city we've been banned from going into. He's willing to open up to us for something so small as that. Because let's be honest. I mean, no offense, but let's be honest about it. That's minor. He hasn't allowed it for how long, and now suddenly he's willing to? That means he's got a plan.
If there is a plan, I don't know any more than what I've already proposed to you.
Well, as much as we want into Green Bay would be nice. I don't see it may benefit the family, but as I've already told you, that really doesn't concern me.
Understood.
You could take it to the higher ups, they'd agree to it, but
Was acting crazy. Crazy.
I don't know what to tell you. I mean, if you take it to the higher ups, then they're going to get real suspicious. And if you think I'm being shady about it, they'll pull Lorenzo today.
I don't want that.
And you know they'd come up with some kind of excuse, pretend to have him killed off, whatever it takes.
I'm well aware.
I'm trying to give your 16-year-old son a life. And I'm not sure if this priest is trying to do the same. I've done my research on him. It's quite interesting.
She raises a brow. Oh, okay.
Since your interest in him, I've been doing the research. He's from a very unique group.
Unique?
Mm-hmm.
How so?
They're exempt from many things. And I'm not referring to a church.
All right. She looks at him like she's listening. She's obviously listening.
Has he told you what he really is? Fully?
No.
Plan at all?
No.
Why don't you
No.
ask him that?
Very well.
Just tell him, I know. See how he responds. And I will give your proposal some thought. Don't misunderstand.
Well,
But I want you. Well, actually, it won't really work for you because he's already got you fully locked. Looks at you. But would be kind of nice to see his reaction when you tell him that we know. If he doesn't get what you mean, just kind of subtly hint to him that we know about the Smiths. He'll get it.
I might need a roll to see if I get it. You want me to what? Well, intelligence, vampire lore?
Yeah.
Lore? Yeah. Okay. So that's 6 dice. If I recall. No.
I can't remember everything.
5.
So.
I got 5.
Just, we can have William tell you specifically. But.
Nope. She doesn't know.
Well, then never mind.
She flashes him a confused expression.
Just tell him we know. He'll understand. He'll know full well what I'm referring to.
Very well.
Also, you can actually. I'd like to actually talk to him. So the next time you see him, bring him here.
I suspected that you might, and I told him as much.
See, because I'm not bloodbound to him, so I have no loyalty to him. He just looks at you.
He was also told that this would only be done if you okayed it.
Okay.
Just for the record, so you know I'm not trying to pull anything.
Well, I figured as much. Because if you tried to do that, I would have to pull rank, and then it would just get really awkward.
Agreed.
It does kind of worry me that he's managed to weasel his way in so quickly. I can send you somewhere else, and I'm sure we can find somebody to break it. He looks at you.
She looks a little worried.
More specifically, I could have my sire do it. She knows the dark paths. She learned from Cappadocians.
Yeah, no, she legitimately looks worried. Damn that level 3 blood bond.
Mm-hmm. I don't want to take it that way, but I will if I have to. Oh, she's not the only one. He just smiles. I don't know how to do that yet. I'm learning. He just smiles again.
Well, knowledge is power.
That is true. I would like at least a sensible conversation with him, and I'll determine where it goes from there. So if he wants anything, no more of this, you be the go-between. If he wants it, he will bring his happy ass onto the compound, unarmed, and he will have a conversation with you. If I like what I hear, or I think he's finally being honest between the three of us, then he walks out of here alive. If not, you won't have to worry about that blood bond. He smiles.
Again, she looks quite concerned at that.
The one thing this family has been known for is we don't take shit from anyone else. Period.
Correct.
I don't care who in the church he knows. I don't care if he's personal friends with the Pope himself.
She
As far as I'm
nods.
concerned, the church is absolute waste of time. Although it is one hell of a moneymaker, because let's be honest, it's a pure business. Most of us know the truth.
She just nods. You're able to
If
do
you
the
warn
things
him
we
about
can
my-
do.
If you warn him about my thoughts, if you hint to it in any way, shape, or form, I will have the higher ups grab you and remove the blood bond. It's going to put you in a predicament, but you kind of walked yourself into it.
Yes.
You should have known. When you try and cross the family, even one who's trying to support you and help you in any way they can, there will be consequences.
I'm not trying to cross anybody.
Well, you're trying to steal. I mean, it's bad enough I stole the kid from the family, but now you're trying to steal him from me.
I'm asking.
Yes. In a roundabout sort of way, and I'm not sure if you're actually asking or he's doing it through you. That's another thing that kind of sets me off. He doesn't even have the balls to come to me and talk to me himself. He sends you in his place. So he wants to talk. I will gladly, I will be polite, I will sit here and have a conversation with him. But you might want to warn him. I am not one to be fucked with. I'm not one to be bullshitted on. I won't tolerate it. If he comes at me with the truth, we can talk more. If I think for a second he's lying to me, he's dead. He will meet his God that he so wants to see.
I will make sure he's aware.
Not.
I'm sure he'll be more than happy to talk to you.
Oh, and by the way, tell him to leave his religious trinkets at home. He smiles.
I will relay that message.
Your rumors? People feeling a little awkward around him? Yeah, I got that.
No more it's no more awkward feeling than one of us being around Vittorio in those aspects.
So, yeah, you set up the meeting and we'll discuss it further from there. But make sure you remind him that I'm well aware of the Smiths and what they do.
I will. She just kind of
Oh, by the way, did I forget to mention? I'm going to have a friend visiting from out of town.
No, you didn't mention that.
Yeah. With my rather piqued interest in certain affairs, it's piqued someone else's interest.
Okay. Who's coming to town? I'll wait.
He just smiles. You're a smart girl. You can figure it out.
Roll my intelligence.
Sure.
A 10 and a 7.
Well, something has given him a newfound obsessed. Usually, when it comes to situations like that, there's only a few reasons that could happen.
He's getting laid.
Well, besides that, yeah, he's getting that all the time.
um,
With his
Or I'm gonna bust your ass.
with his wicked little smile and his double talk, I'll give you with the 2 successes. You have a feeling there's someone important to him coming.
his sire.
That could be awkward.
Interesting. She just nods. She's like, I see.
Hmm. Maybe we'll stay out of affairs. But due to the reasons I'm doing this, that has what has drawn their attention. You know,
Right.
whole freedom of choice thing.
Yes, yes.
It's always been her biggest thing. At least you finally confirmed what you were thinking.
Right. I'm trying to talk to my son, but those goons make it next to impossible.
I'm working on a plan with him.
Hope something will happen with that soon.
Like I said, I am working on that. It has to be very subtle because if it's too obvious, then they're just going to send more to this place.
Correct.
Not only do I have to make sure they're removed, I have to make sure that I can
Mm.
ensure the word to the higher ups that he is well guarded. So I have to make sure it's not on the compound. Which is
Understood.
hard to do since he doesn't seem to want to leave right now, which I don't blame him.
No, he doesn't want to leave. Yep.
I have an idea, just not sure how well it's going to work. Gonna have to call in a favor. Joy.
Anything I can help with?
Probably the less you know, the better. It's called plausible deniability.
Gotcha.
Yeah. That way, no one can know what I have planned other than me.
Very well. Well, good luck. I hope that doesn't come back to bite you in the ass.
If I call in a favor, the person I'm calling in a favor from will actually probably be happy to have this favor gone. But
I need to show you.
although it is outside the family,
Oh. Okay.
it's the only way I can think to arrange it where it doesn't look like it was an inside job. And as far as I know, the higher ups have no idea.
It makes perfect sense.
Well, as far as I know, the higher ups have no idea of my connection to this particular individual. Although it would make the rest of the city a little more awkward, however.
Awkward, huh?
Yeah, unfortunately, this current person has ties to someone within the city.
I see.
Yeah.
Hell.
Anyways, I'm glad to see everything got moved in okay. Since it was your property, I assume you just want the whole place leveled.
No, leave it for now. I might
Leave it?
sell it.
You made sure to clear everything out, right?
Of course.
Okay.
Everything.
Just had to make sure.
Super extra careful to ensure
Yes,
that
if
everything.
if someone else were to buy the house, I don't think you want them finding what the previous tenant did with it.
No. That's taken care of.
Yeah, okay. That's what I was worried on.
I know better. I know how to clean up. She smiles. It's my job.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything else you need from me other than this?
Um, Off the top of my head, uh, not not that I'm aware of. At the moment.
Okay. Oh, watch yourself. Things are popping off in the city a bit faster than actually I had even planned. I knew something was going to go down, but holy crap.
What do you mean?
Apparently there was a small internal dispute within the city.
Oh,
Apparently Camarilla is as usual arguing with themselves.
surprise, surprise.
But it came to exchange of gunfire near the Ritz Carlton, where the current prince of the city is sitting. Well, was sitting. She has since relocated.
Gee, I wonder why.
I don't know, something about the whole
Right.
police movement.
Yeah.
I do got to give her credit though. She apparently expected it because half her people were disguised as FBI agents before the police even arrived on the scene.
They have good intel.
Yeah, well, you
Pretty
don't get
God,
to
I
be in
guess.
you don't get to be in her position without making sure you have good intel.
It's very true.
So yeah, just be careful. I don't know what the hell's going on, but it sounds like it's only gonna get worse. So
Be careful. And watch
yeah,
your hands.
oh yeah. There's definitely all kinds of activity, and I don't even know what's going on behind the scenes. I haven't actually looked because honestly, it's camera concerns. I could give a fuck less. But we need to pay attention because depending on who's in power, depends on whether or not we're still welcome.
That is true.
And as much as I want the bitch gone, she put a sense of order at least amongst them for a while.
No, until this apparently.
Yeah, well, maybe she started a trend and might get some things going. Honestly, I want anybody but her in power.
Really?
Yeah, her whole subtle threat to the family business has kind of put me on a bad side with her. Although at the same time a good side, but I couldn't admit it. Yeah, it's one of those rock hard place kind of things.
Yep. Stuck between a rock and a hard place. I understand that one.
But yeah, so other than that, I think just let me know ahead of time whenever you arrange this meeting.
I will. I will make sure that you know.
Very well.
Um, well, you know where to find me.
Mm-hmm.
She smiles.
You know where I'm at.
I certainly do.
More than likely in this fucking room.
I spent a lot of time in my office too.
Yeah, well, I purposely put people in place to micromanage shit like this, and apparently they're not doing their job. So, had to replace a few. I'll have to take up their slack until the others get back.
You know what they say about if you want how what they say about wanting things done right.
Yeah, do it yourself. Yeah, I know.
Yep.
But I hate micromanaging, honestly. I hate it when it's done to me because I get it all the time. Come on, Family Matters? Are you kidding? Sheesh. I can't sneeze without telling them how I'm doing and what it looks like. I'm amazed I've gotten away with what I've gotten away with.
What color is your mucus?
I don't know today. Depends on what my last meal looks like.
Fancy that. Fancy that.
I'm gonna try and convince Lorenzo he can actually go out, that was an isolated incident, nothing else will happen, so he can wander around if he wants. Mainly because I need him out of here.
Do you want me to take him out for a little while?
I mean, it's your choice. I was just trying to keep you out of the middle of what could happen. I mean, I don't have a confirmation from my alternate source yet, but they sometimes do things and then tell me about it. So.
Gotcha. I mean, if
So
if you only want him out of the house for a little while, I can take care of that.
Yeah, I'll see if I can get a hold of my source. See if they can at least give me a general idea, so that way I can give you a heads up. If I just randomly text you while you're out and tell you that Lorenzo needs some time alone, that's your hint.
Gotcha.
Hmm.
Clear as a bell.
Don't worry, Evelyn. I have no doubts that the person I'm contacting will ensure that he is brought to no harm. I will, in fact, insist on that part of the condition. But I'm pretty sure the individual I have in mind will.
Pretty sure. Why would you think that anyone would cause him harm?
Well, not necessarily harm per se, but more might think of to convert. I won't go into more details. Convert to one of us.
Yes. Don't think he hasn't said as much to me.
Well, like I said, it's outside the family sources, so it wouldn't be anybody that could. But just be on the safe side.
Lorenzo seems to be pretty aware of things, more so than I
Of course.
was
Yeah, well.
ever at his age.
Yeah, well, he has that nifty little bonuses of being a bit more perceptive on things and a bit more knowledgeable since he's had plenty of time to read, apparently.
He has lots of time and lots of time to read. I mean,
Yes.
would you really want to do anything with, well, when you constantly have someone's head up your ass?
That's true. Especially as a 16-year-old, I would want to do
As a
everything.
kid, he doesn't want them around all the time, and I don't blame him.
I don't either. I did, however, manage to secure passageway for a friend of his to come by.
Does it happen to be a girl? She smiles.
He just smiles. I don't know what you speak of.
Gotcha.
Call it an early Christmas gift to him?
I'm sure he'll be
Last I
delighted.
checked, he looks at his watch. Oh, shit. You need to see him pick up a phone. Arthur, go to the airport and pick up our special package, please. Treat with kid gloves. Unknown. Thank you, Arthur. Okay. Okay, so she should be arriving in a couple hours then.
Well,
But that'd give you enough time to get him out there. I'm pretty sure my contact is already here and just hasn't made himself known yet.
right.
Because when I specifically mentioned this, he originally kind of caught on pretty quick. So.
This should be.
I need it.
He'll be happy with this.
I need it.
Well, like I said, I figured he could use it. And I told her not to say anything to him, so if she's been doing right, he has no idea.
Well, I haven't heard anything from him in those
Yeah, I can
regards,
imagine
so
he would
she's
probably be
done a good
yeah.
job.
I can imagine he would probably be a bit excited, because from what I heard, they were getting pretty close.
That's what he says.
Yeah, well, he'll probably leave out some things to you that he isn't aware I hear. The good news is she has some pretty decent ties, not family related, thankfully, but decent ties to some very powerful figures within the world that she's probably not even aware of.
Oh, so that could be useful.
Hence why I'm pushing it a bit. I still got the family trait every so often, but this is more just for his pleasure rather than what we gain out of it. I mean, he is 16, so his mind can change. Like an eye.
Give me,
Okay.
give my Legos. Thank you very much.
Oh. Maybe I should keep him occupied for a little while.
Might be a good idea. I'm also doing it because I kind of think he thinks I'm like one of the rest of the family and a bit of a stuck-up asshole because I really haven't had much time to sit and chat with him. I mean, we've had bits and pieces here and there, but unfortunately, family business is annoying. So.
Well, we all have to work in it, so might as well make it as easy as possible.
All right, well, like I said, just let me know when you get that meeting set up, and I'll inform you as soon as she has been officially confirmed here.
Very well. Yeah. She just kind of starts for the door. Have a good night, Julian.
I'll try. You do the same. Don't go getting yourself any more into trouble than you already have. He just looks at you.
I'll stay out of trouble.
Uh-huh.
More trouble.
Uh-huh.
Can I get a perception empathy on that?
Sure, if you want.
2 9s.
Yeah, he's just kind of smirking and looking at you like, yeah, you pretty much stepped hip deep into shit. He thought he was pushing lines, but damn, he didn't go that far with it. He just kind of, subtly bitch slapping the rest of the family. You're like bitch slapping them with their own dick.
Hey, she didn't know. She still doesn't know. All right. Good night, Julian.
Good night, Myrcella.
And she'll leave his office, and she is going to go hang out with her kid.
Okay. You gonna take him out to the city, let him see the sights?
Yeah.
Okay. The goons follow. Thankfully, they follow in a different car.
Yeah, now they probably have my vehicle bugged somehow.
No, you're pretty sure that Julian makes sure certain cars are untouched by any family member. And you know, with his hatred of the goons, he probably wouldn't let those fuckers near any car that isn't theirs.
Correct.
Oh, what the hell? Might as well do it.
Well, kid, what do you want to do?
I have no idea. You guys are, you know, as you guys are, going through town, just kind of driving around, more just kind of showing him the sights, just,
All right,
you see,
showing him this is where this is where that is.
As you go to make a turn, the car behind you, aka Goon Squad, gets T-boned
I'm gonna pretend not to notice.
by a black Hummer. And shortly after they get T-boned, of course, the guy in the passenger seat, of course, starts to get out, and you see 4 guys get out in masks and heavily armed, and you just see them, and obviously, because you don't hear anything, you see them open fire, and you just see one go straight down. Thankfully, it's the middle of the night, so most people don't see a lot. Lorenzo's just kind of, looking at the sights. He's like,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I've
If
heard a
I
lot about
notice that in
Minneapolis.
my rear
Like,
view, I'm not saying
keep going.
shit to him.
Drive faster, drive faster. Get away from this area.
So, yep, that I'm not driving faster. I don't want to make it obvious.
Yeah. You're just making sure his attention does not get diverted to a rear mirror at the moment.
Yes. So,
Because, those same 4 proceed to go to the driver's side, and you see one of them reach in. It looks like he's checking the pulse. And then, just to make sure, you see a very large gun get, pulled out of a holster, and then you literally see just the flash. I mean, no sound whatsoever. You don't hear any gunfire. And if you look carefully, you see silencers on all their automatic weapons.
I'm going to assume, I'm not going to assume that this is what Julian was talking about and keep my mouth shut. And like I said, I'm going to pretend like I don't see it.
Okay. Since he's very fucking perceptive, I have to roll his.
Oh no.
Let's hope he doesn't see it. There we go. Let's see. Nope, doesn't see shit. He missed it completely. Woo. One time, I'm actually glad I saw botches, or at least a fail. Yeah, he's like, he kind of got distracted for a moment, and he looked down, and you're like, oh god. He could look at the review, oh god. And nope, he looked at his watch. He checked his phone real quick, and then he's back up looking at the sights. Just enough so that when you turn the corner, he missed it completely. Woohoo! And that's when you notice that you forgot you had your phone on silent, and then you're like, I thought he was going to tell me.
Right.
Mom, is there some reason why Julian said you should check your phone? He just he is checking his.
She kind of is. When she hits like a stoplight or a stop sign, she'll pick up her phone and look at it.
Yeah. Word came in. They're moving now, and you look. It's like a minute ago. Oops.
Too late.
Yeah, your son's looking. Lorenzo's looking at you.
What?
Did you have to talk to Julian again? I mean, I know you just got done with him, but is there something else you guys need to discuss? He doesn't usually text me to tell you to check your phone.
No, it's fine.
To be quite honest, I didn't even know he knew how to text.
Oh no, he knows how to text.
Okay. Don't tell him I said that. He kind of creeps me out a bit.
It shouldn't.
Okay.
Julian's pretty alright once you get to know him.
If you say so.
So, that conversation you had the other night.
Which one?
The text conversation.
What text conversation? I don't know what you're talking about.
She just shakes her head.
Oh, just because he has to.
Right.
Because he knew they were behind you. Oh, not good.
Oh, God.
Mom, I think we lost him.
It's your fault for driving slow.
Fuck 'em.
Oh, God.
Honestly, it's kind of nice. I don't care. It's nice not having.
He's not even going to look to see if I'm lying in that case, I'm guessing.
Nope. He honestly seems relieved not to have, two giant goons behind him all the time. But you've known that from the get-go. He doesn't like having them there.
Exactly.
He's told you straight up. He feels he has no privacy with them.
Right.
It's everything he has just to, go to the bathroom in peace.
It's true.
Yeah, they'll probably catch up with us.
I'm sure they will eventually. So, yeah, involving that conversation, now that we can actually speak instead of texting each other with somebody looking over our shoulders all the time. What do you want to do? What do you want out of life, Lorenzo?
I honestly don't know. I have no idea what I want. Right now, I just want some kind of privacy, for one, with dumbass 1 and dumbass 2 following me all the time. That's kind of almost impossible.
Well,
but I mean, all I've known since I can remember, and that's, well, long time, obviously. All I've known is, the family life. I'd like to have a little bit of a life outside before I make any full decisions.
understandable.
I mean, all of you have got to, live some kind of life. I'm gathering. I don't. Right. Oh, I'm not sure about that, but. I mean, you don't know how hard it is to be a kid with a Giovanni name anywhere in Italy. I mean, as soon as I mention the name, people are either running the fuck away from me or,
Lorenzo, I grew up in Venice.
So you get it. I mean, you understand that, as soon as my last name is mentioned, I have either terror or unadulterated love for me that I have no idea where it came from. I mean, I understand the whole family thing and the power thing and so on and so forth. And I get the whole, any kind of looks around is, I'm not even worried about a car. I get the whole kindred. I get that.
Right.
But really,
1 second, please. My dog is barking.
Gotcha.
All right, silenced.
He's just protecting the house. Or barking at a leaf. I don't know.
You can continue.
I'm just really, that's kind of why I'm happy I came here, because, I mean, I know our name is known in a lot of places, but I also know there are certain circles where, our name is especially known, more specifically, kindred-wise, but I know if I walk around the streets of,
Venice,
downtown Minneapolis or anywhere, and I say the name Giovanni, most people just, look at me like, oh, cool, yeah, you got an Italian name, yippee, good for you.
Right.
Italy, if I say that, and, like I said, I have people, running in terror, or, you can tell people are not sure how to react to when that last name comes out.
It's
It's
quite.
one of those deer in the headlights kind of thing with some people. Times I almost want to flash a high beam at them just to see if they're still there.
No, I understand.
It's the good thing about America. It's not so entrenched with our family name that puts
Right.
that kind of fear into people.
Yeah, it is.
You guys pull up to a stoplight, and you hear this loud motorcycle. It actually sounds like a few motorcycles. They kind of pull up behind you. You notice one of the guys on the bikes actually drives around and pulls up right beside you guys, and he kind of looks in.
Do I recognize
I've seen
him?
enough movies to know this isn't good. Lorenzo. No, you don't recognize him at all. Holly would recognize him, but you don't recognize him.
Oh.
Very
Yeah.
familiar face.
Whoa, hey.
Okay.
You see
The
him.
wrong way.
You see him tap at the window.
Who? Oh, okay. I'm at a stoplight, and so it's not like I can just drive off without causing an accident.
Do a perception alertness. See if you pick up on the subtle thing he has displayed.
Apprehensive work.
Well, yeah, he would make you a bit apprehensive because he was
Oh.
with that big biker group behind you.
I only have one.
One success. It's enough. You just barely caught a glimpse of what looks like some kind of symbol that he's wearing on his biker jacket.
Okay.
You see him kind of tap again. He's being patient. I mean, he's not banging on the window. He just kind of taps on it lightly, kind of like he just wants to talk to you.
She rolls the window down just enough for a conversation. Not
You
enough
kinda
to get
see-
anything in the window, but
Gotcha. You kind of see him. You're assuming he kind of chuckled because the way his head and shoulders moved as he saw you move the window down just a bit, basically enough
Right.
to hear him. Tell Julian the job is done.
gotcha.
He nods. And as soon as it goes green, he drives off to the left. And as you guys go, you see the entire biker group go with him.
I roll up the window.
Mom,
Lorenzo,
what did he mean by that?
you will find out eventually. I unfortunately. Hey, I don't know all that much either. It was best that I
He's looking
didn't.
at you. Okay. You know what? I'm going to have him make an intelligence check. Oh, he's putting two and two together. You can almost see the light bulb go off in his head. Okay. He says nothing about it. He obviously got some kind of idea because you can see his face kind of contorting
Light
to
up
a
a little.
think, and then you see him. He gets that kind of smug. Oh, okay, gotcha. I didn't say nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, as much as he's been complaining, do you think he's gonna fucking say a word?
No. This is to his benefit.
You're damn right. He's happy about it.
Well, kid, there's all kinds of things to do. The question is, what do you like to do?
Well, now that apparently I won't be having any more issues, he just looks at you with a kind of knowing nudge, nudge, wink, wink look. Crap, I really have no idea. I honestly don't. I'm so used to having to try and figure things out with, people in tow.
Well,
Freedom.
Yeah.
Crap.
the only person you have with you now is me, and I will do whatever you want. She smiles
You know,
at
in this
him.
family, that sounds so disturbing.
I didn't mean it that way. She just shakes her head. Like, no, no.
Hey, again, remember, I know who my parents are, so, not a far leap in, thought process.
No, it's not. But no. She just like keeps reiterating, no, no.
I don't know. I honestly just like to, well, I'd actually like to go back to the house, get my own car, and then just kind of drive around for a while. I'm pretty sure Julian will at least make sure I'm safe in one way, shape, or form.
Aren't you still trying to get your license here?
Nope. Thanks to some kind of connections that I'm not sure one or both of you have. Came in the mail the other day.
I started the process the night you came
I
in.
think you had an assistance.
I know
I'm
some
gonna owe you
people.
guys a lot.
You don't owe me anything.
Yeah. It's a family thing. Yeah, so, I'd have to switch to Italian to get that just right. I'm trying to keep this American thing going because, although I did learn, talk to certain girls around here, use that Italian accent, boom.
I'm actually just kind of waiting to get the word on, the other thing. But she's like,
Did you
well,
finally turn your phone off silent?
Yeah.
Yeah, you.
I would have done it the first time I checked it.
Okay. Your phone goes off again. She's
I'll
here.
look at it.
Yeah, she's here.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you really want to go back to the house and get your car, I think we can arrange that.
Awesome. And then we can, I can go out on my own and, not have, well, aside from what I understand Julian will do just to make sure of my safety, but not have, someone directly up my ass.
That's kind of the plan. I mean,
Julian strikes me as the indirect of my ass kind of approach, which I don't mind because not so obvious.
Right. It makes you feel less violated.
Yeah, I'm kidding. Starting to wonder if I needed to give him a rubber glove and tell him, hey, can you make sure everything's okay back there?
Oh.
Well, if it got any closer, I might as well have needed a proctology exam. Jesus.
Oh.
Come on, Mom, you're a doc. You should have been able to pick up on that little subtle hint I was getting.
Yeah, I was.
That's what it felt like. I mean, Jesus.
I can't safely
I sneezed and they hand me a tissue. Come on, man. Jesus. I am a boy. I know how to fucking do things.
Yeah, you can. You don't need them wiping your nose or your ass for you.
I'm sure if I give them a chance, they probably would have wiped my ass just to check. I don't know. Creepy bastards.
Oh, well, when she can find a place to turn around, she will.
Okay.
But no, I think this will. I hope you enjoy this bit of freedom from those.
Oh, you and me both.
They're starting to drive me nuts.
I can even have mother and son moments without,
Without them, yeah.
Yeah. Well, they're fucking annoying.
As she's sitting there thinking, we're fucking annoying. Yes. Annoying is a mild word for it.
Yeah, well, I was being nice.
Clearly. Nicer than I.
Well, I mean, as much as they were a pain in the ass, almost literally at times. I mean, I can't imagine that them being around kind of kept things.
Right. But they don't need to be up your ass so hard.
Correct.
You're 16, you're going to do what you do.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. They clearly don't.
Yeah. They only had a single purpose, I'm gathering.
Yeah.
All right, you turn around and start heading back.
Mm. Yeah.
There's nothing else you really need to do. I mean, if you want to continue having a conversation, that's fine. I just know that during the day on Christmas Eve, you probably got a kid to deal with and the husband.
Well, yeah. She'll proceed into just little small conversations with him and
Mom talk.
yeah, you know, mom and kid talk that they couldn't have. You know, just small stuff, and then yeah, she'll get him back to where he needs to be for the surprise, as it were.
Yeah, Lorenzo kind of picks up on something as soon as like you guys arrive, and Julian's standing out there, and he's just got a smile on his face, and Lorenzo's kind of looking between you and Julian. What y'all got this? I just ate the cat grin.
I don't eat cats. She chuckles.
Well, that's good to know. He just kind of looks at you.
I don't think any of us do.
Hey, I guess if you're really desperate or, only thing around, blood is blood, right?
No.
So there is a limit. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. As he steps out, Uncle Julian, or Cousin Julian. See, I don't even know how to address you at this point. Just Julian's fine.
The present's actually for your teacher.
Family line is a bit unique. Unique, understatement.
Yeah.
Lorenzo, why don't you, run up to your room? I'm sure you are eager to, relax and take a breather. He kind of looks at Julian curiously. Sure.
Out someone's head up your ass.
Yeah, who do I thank for that? He looks between the two of you. I don't know what you're talking about, Julian.
She just shrugs.
Considering they said the job is done. Damn it.
She just looks at him and shakes her head.
Y'all forget, I'm very perceptive. Yeah. I even got the whole hint, Julian, that I'm assuming, let's see, my knowledge. Let's see. Damn it, I can't remember. Hey, Mom, who's the clan that has the wolf head?
Gangrel.
I assume they were the ones. I know not of what you speak. Keep playing the.
Oh, yeah, she's just gonna be quiet.
All right, we'll go there. Okay. So you need me to go up to my room. All right. He just doesn't argue. Which means he already has a feeling there's something. He just doesn't know what yet.
Right.
As he walks off.
She
Told them not to contact you. God damn Yeah, well, he always does what he wants anyways.
She's actually like she glances at Julian, and she's actually when Lorenzo walks away, she stands there for a minute just to see if she can hear a reaction when he goes to his room.
No, where you guys are standing, his room's like at the back of the house, purposely. So yes, a little bit more privacy even when they had Tweedledum and Tweedledee with them.
Right.
But no, unfortunately, you can't hear his reaction, which kind of sucks because it's hilarious, honestly.
I think
So they let you know that the job was done, huh?
yes, they did.
Damn it all. Told them.
I knew that it was done without them telling me.
Yeah, well. Maybe they.
And he probably wouldn't have known if they
Yeah,
hadn't
well.
said anything.
Again, they work in their own ways, so I can't really control them.
Correct.
It was a boon that he owed me and has now been repaid. So can't really argue with the results. We'll leave that there.
I'm not complaining or arguing.
And apparently they made it look like a gang hit, so it works.
Well, yes, they did.
You're like, oh yeah, well, I saw the whole fucking thing. Hell yeah,
I
they
saw
did.
it all. I watched it all in my rear view mirror.
Nice. I'm surprised actually Lorenzo didn't pick up on it.
No, he didn't pick up anything until they came up and knocked on my window with the stoplight.
Awesome. Well, it's just suddenly done, so can't really
Right.
take what I can get, right?
Right. Exactly. Oh, well, I'm gonna let him enjoy his.
Yeah, I was gonna say
company.
probably should give him some time to spend with her.
Right.
She really is a sweet girl. I mean, as soon as she came by, as soon as she got here, she was thanking me and appreciating it.
I have yet to meet her, but I'll give him his time.
Yeah, probably a good idea. Because 16-year-old boy,
I know.
16-year-old girl. Yeah, let's
I know.
both obviously infatuated with each other. Whether he tries to hide it or not.
No, I wouldn't say he hasn't hidden it from me.
Well, has he made it obvious of his affection?
He told me from the up and get-go.
Oh, that's at least good. He didn't tell me shit. But then again, I guess kind of works.
He doesn't know you that well,
Gotcha.
so
Yeah, I'm just the man behind the scenes who pulled the strings.
I'm sure he'll take the time to have a chat with you.
Well, I'm sure he will. No rush. He can have his own time.
Right.
Back to the paperwork I wish I never had.
Oh, speaking of paperwork, I should probably.
They did
Look
set
into
everything
it.
up right in our shed for you, right? I tried to tell them to get it as close as what they remembered in the basement.
I understand. Cool. No. I actually need to do some work-related stuff.
Gotcha.
Check to see what's on my slab.
All right, well, you have fun at work. I'll be here.
At work, she smiles.
I didn't say what kind of work.
Work is work. You don't have to. Yeah, she's gonna. Good night, Julian. Again.
Good night again.
And she's gonna go make friends with her laptop.
Okay.
Check emails, work stuff. She'll physically go in if she needs to.
That was a quick scene.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tom, we're almost done.
We're almost done. Okay. Yeah. She's literally just checking all of her work email, trying to, for both the
Okay.
the funeral home and her ME stuff.
Gotcha. Yeah. All right. Well, then, with that, I will say thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for more. And good night.